Hey everybody, this is actually going to be my first video response into the whole, my first video response too, but this is just, I'm actually going to start jumping into the whole Mac versus PC thing with Zen 3K and Dragon Ball Jiu-Jitsu and Apple Soldier, or formerly known as EMIC77, and I'm going to say this now as it's pretty much going to be my first video and it'll probably be referenced a bit. I've never owned a Mac. I came close to getting one, but that didn't turn out too good. And I've never really used a Mac, but I'm not really going to be picking a specific side to the Mac versus PC thing, but I really feel that I should give my voice out for some of the things that are going on. So let's just jump right in now. And in this video here, um, okay, you can't really hear this, but basically Zen3K over here is saying that well, it's a video response to Emic's video, which is basically saying that having a cluttered desktop is filthy, and that Mac users have less cluttered desktops than Windows users. And although I'm not really going to be able to agree with EMIC on the fact of the actual ratio difference, um, but yes, it is true that Windows users do have a more cluttered desktop, and I think it's also true that on OS 10 it has less of a dense encouragement, I guess you could say, for how many icons you have. Like, generally speaking, Mac users just have less icons. It doesn't matter um, how much of the person knows about the computer. Like, you can look at my desktop right now, and this is the full desktop. This is everything. I'm recording with Hypercam, so it's I don't know how you wanna. I can't like zoom out here, but I have two monitors. This is just one of them, and I will never have a single icon. And I'm an IT guy, really. But I'm gonna have to say that if your desktop is cluttered, it's kind of like, yeah, it is easier to access your files and it's your own personal space, but it's not. It's like having a messy room. Okay, I mean, I know this is a bad example, but yeah, for sure you're gonna find stuff easier, but it's not like how to put this. Um, like, when your desktop can be messy, and generally if it's messy you have stuff on the desktop because you have no other way of accessing it. Like me, okay, say my start menu, for example, I have a lot of things here. We got VMware Workstation, some games, media player, remote desktop, this is good stuff, Ventrilo, Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Firefox, all these tools here. My XP is UX theme patch, so it looks nice and it's colorful here. But like, this is where my launch stuff is. Most people, they're just gonna shove the icon on their desktop and it's just gonna start to fill up. And if they get rid of the icon, they're gonna think that they're removing the application off of the hard drive, or they don't know about add remove programs. And I know there is a prompt, but in this day and age, people don't read those types of things. Or like, for example, if you have a lot of icons, sometimes when you need to use something that you haven't used in a while and you're used to getting in the habit of accessing them off your desktop, um, you're not going to know where it is because you have like 5 columns of icons and they're not, in any particular order. And then if you put them in alphabetical order, you're not going to know where your main ones are, and you're just going to not be in a good habit. I think that having a clean desktop is really the way to go. Generally, when I want to start something, I just go into my primary partition, program files, bam, right there. Or, well, program files x86, because I'm running 64-bit Windows XP. It's hacked up extreme um, to the extreme right now. I downloaded a torrent for XP. It's really, really crazy. It comes with a lot of good upgrades. But anyways, so sticking to the point here, I'm gonna have to pretty much agree for the most part with Emik here that okay, this you're probably getting really annoyed with this video, but I'm sorry I don't have any cam hooked up. Here, I'll just move his face so he's happy. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Emik for the most part that the idea of encouraging the user to put icons on their desktop is a bad idea, and I think having a cluttered desktop is just a bad workspace. You can't really work as efficiently as if you know exactly where all your files are, and the stuff that you use every single day is just bam right in your start menu. So it's just 2 clicks away, or one if you use the hotkey. You can use the Windows key or Control Escape. I mean, this isn't rocket science here, right? I don't know. I'm sure for some people, maybe it works having a lot of icons, but it's not about looking at your desktop and seeing, the pretty picture. It's just the idea of that using an icon to access your application is a very inefficient way, especially if you use a wide variety of programs and things. It's crap, really. Um, so I'm gonna start responding to more videos over time, and this is just gonna be one of many. Uh, since this is my first one, just for reference, I'm 15 years old. I program in PHP, HTML, CSS, learning XML. I'm learning Visual Basics. I can get my way through Shell pretty good. I've managed some Linux servers, CentOS, Apache, Windows servers, those types of things for quite some time now. Let's just say I know my shit. I'm not an idiot. I know I'm 15, and when I actually show my face, you're gonna notice that, and you're probably gonna judge me for it. But I don't really care. I'm sure I can still get my voice out there. So yeah. So that's pretty much everything.